What's going on, champs and chambits? It's FireMonkey here in a very late night video this time around because I almost missed the daily upload streak, right? I've been uploading daily for like 2 to 3 years at this point, and it is currently 11:38 p.m. and I was like, oh my god, I forgot to make today's video, right? So sorry about the late upload, ignore the background as we're an April Fool's joke, and I want to talk about the item shop for today's video, right? Because there's been a lot of weird stuff going on with the item shop that just doesn't make sense to me. First off, let's talk about Nike Air Foria Volume 2 or even Nike Air Foria Volume 1. Firstly, when we look at Volume 2, right, we're already noticing they're having some weird little like FOMO aspects going on here with this bundle, because when it first released, you had the bundle, you had both of the skins, the emote and the pickaxe available all separately. However, for some reason, this slot over here where the pickaxe was said to be is just gone. Now the only way to actually get the pickaxe, unless it's an issue, is by purchasing this bundle right here, and it's just such an odd issue to me, right? It doesn't make sense for them to randomly yoink it out within like a day or two of it releasing in the shop and making it a bundle exclusive. And that's kind of what they've been doing recently, is just mix and matching up bundles so much to the point where it just doesn't make sense in the item shop. Because if we go down here, for example, with Air Foria Volume 1, you can see that we have the pack owned right here, but then you have 3 of the cosmetics that were available outside of the pack in their own little gear bundle, right? However, the gear bundle isn't here anymore, and instead what we have is the skin bundle and then the cosmetics individually. And it's just so odd to me to see them decide, yeah, you know what, we're not going to bring back the bundle. And it's all happened ever since we started getting this new item shop UI right here, when in reality, if they really wanted to, right, if they really wanted to make it so that everything fit on its own page, they could go ahead, put the bundles on one tab, right? Especially for Nike Air Foria. You can go ahead and have like this as a bundle tab right here, put 2.0 and 1.0 right here, and then mix and match all the skins and everything down below it so that they're outside of the bundles in a completely different tab row. It's something that they could do, but for some reason they haven't even been doing it. And it's not only with Nike Air Foria, right? Because if we go over here to Lewis Hamilton, this has a bundle, right? I'm pretty sure there's actually 2 or 3 different bundles for this, like a gear bundle or whatever with, you know, like the glider and emote, and then a skin bundle. However, instead of releasing either of those, they went ahead and did this weird thing where you have the emote right here, you have the glider right here, you have both of the skins, but launch day Lewis Hamilton takes up double the space of normal Lewis Hamilton, and that just doesn't make sense to me, right? It's like, if they're going to have that extra space there anyways, either keep that extra space there or go ahead and put the bundle that you have that exists in the item shop. And I mean, even if we go back up to Nike, right, some things that we notice here is they have that empty space right here, so they're not a stranger to having it, but also they used to have the 2 different slots up and down, you know, top and bottom. So what they could do if they really wanted to fit everything on one page is make it so the glider and the emote are top and down on top of each other, slab a bundle in there all the way on the left side, put the 2 skins right over here in order to make it work. But for some reason, it just doesn't work like that, right? And we can continue going through stuff, right? I don't even want to talk about tactical jokes, how this is supposed to be like the April Fool's Day joke or whatever else, and how it's kind of just whatever that is. But it's so odd seeing them have bundles that, you know, sometimes, like, if we look here, we have a decent amount of bundles. You have bundle right here, bundle right here. But even with like bundles that do release, they're making stuff like the wrap that originally you could purchase outside of the bundle. Not for sure if you can do it for this one, but I know they've been doing it a lot recently, and they're making it exclusive to the bundle as well, when originally the only exclusive part of these bundles were supposed to be the loading screen. And it just feels so odd seeing how they keep changing stuff like this. For example, down here, right, we have the Galaxy Pack. Now that one actually is perfectly fine, you know, all the bundle items are available for it, but you look right here with like the plastic or pastel patrol bundle and everything else. You have both of the skins right here, you have a bundle on the left, and then you have a wrap right here, and you have a pickaxe. Actually, wait a minute. Okay, wait, that's weird. Okay, this shows 2 wraps right here, so I thought for a second that there was going to be a wrap that was, like, supposed to be in the bundle that's going to be exclusive to it or something, and it appears like that's just, like, a weird visual thing. But they've been doing this more and more. Once again, right here, a wrap randomly made exclusive to a bundle when before I don't think it was. And it's something that I just don't understand how they're actually holding up with this item shop and everything. Now, of course, everything in the shops is owned for me, because I've been buying a lot of stuff over the past few years, so I have a lot of Easter stuff already. But it is just weird overall seeing how they're doing all the shop things, right? And I don't know how I really feel about it, especially with old stuff returning that have bundles and then returning them this way, right? Where it's just kind of unfinished in the files, or something like this where you're just removing something randomly while a collaboration is still going on. Even if it's an error, these errors have been happening so much with the item shop that people on Twitter are legitimately thinking AI is creating these shops. And I wouldn't be shocked if that is the case at some points, right? But obviously I don't think it's fully AI or whatever else. I do think it's odd to see how ever since we got this new UI, the item shop has just become a mess, basically, right? And even on top of that, if we look at this bundle down here, the Guardians of the Galaxy pack, it is almost $30 to purchase it, and I still haven't, right? You get 3 skins, 3 pickaxes, 3 backblings, and 2 emotes. However, if we look back at the Minty Legends pack, sure, it wasn't a collaboration pack, but that one had 3 skins, 3 backblings. I think it had 3 pickaxes. I could be wrong here, 1 second. Yeah, I just looked it up. It also had 3 pickaxes, 1 wrap, and 1,000 V-Bucks whenever you purchased it, and it was only like $20, right? So it was like $10 cheaper than this right here. So it's wild to see how when you get rid of the wrap and the 1,000 extra V-Bucks, right, and you go ahead and just replace it with 2 emotes, it is suddenly $10 more expensive in price. You know, sure, you can say the whole entire thing about, oh, but they have Lego styles now and everything else, and it's like the old Minty Legends bundle, 2 of the 3 skins now have Lego styles as well, and it just feels like everything in Fortnite is starting to get more and more expensive in the pricing just because of how they're doing certain things, right? How the price increase and everything else has been post like last year or whatnot, and I don't know how I feel about it, right? I feel like there's just a lot of stuff in the item shop nowadays that just doesn't make too much sense to me, such as, you know, bundles not showing up, these costing a lot of money, such as Lego kits existing, right? Tons of things going on there that I feel that they could just go ahead and change it and do it a lot better, but at the same time, what do I know? I'm just a Fortnite leaker who talks about the news every once in a while, so I would love to hear your comments down below. What do you think about the item shop? And can we just get an amen for the fact that I did not miss a daily upload? I almost did, but we made it with a few minutes to spare. Until next time, I'll catch you champs and champions a little bit later with another upload. Peace out.